Well, I hope you've got passports ready because we are 5th in the league. Really impressed with that tonight. Really happy with that result. In terms of performance, I didn't think we were dominant. I didn't think we had more of the ball, which the stats will probably back up. I didn't think we had more of the chances, which again, I think the stats will back up. But we got the job done. We scored twice, they scored once. We get 3 points on the board. At the end of the season, the league table doesn't show how well you played, how much possession you had, how many shots you had. It shows how many points you've got. We've now got 9 from our last 3 games. You can't argue with that. We're one of the form sides in the league at the moment, which is it's really nice to see. I thought we started really well. The goal would have settled the nerves really well. I think we may have gone into the game a little bit apprehensive. Villa have been pretty good this season, despite a little drop in form recently. But I thought Ogbonna's goal was really well taken, would have settled the nerves. After that, it was a bit disappointing to see us sit back. I think with Antonio in the side, we've generally attacked sides quite well, but he was off the pace today. You could tell that it was his first game back after an injury. You could tell that he was being cautious. He wasn't really pushing himself. And I think the players could see that as well. They didn't seem to have the confidence to play the ball into their channels, for him to run the channels and hold the ball up, which is why I think he came off at half time. I think perhaps a little bit soon for him to come back, perhaps a little bit soon for him to start a game. But as I say, we went 1-0 up really early on, and I think that did settle the nerves. Inevitably, we conceded. Inevitably, it came from Jack Grealish, who caused us problems all day. A lot of play acting, but he's a quality player, and I think he was always going to get on the score sheet at least once today. At half time, though, was the most pleasing part of the game for me, because David Moyes has received a lot of criticism for his substitutions. He's received criticism for making them late. He's received criticism for not inspiring the team enough with the substitutions, for making like-for-like changes, for making changes just for the sake of making changes, and for bringing players on with 2, 3, 4 minutes left to play. I thought he got his half-time changes absolutely spot on today. Not only did he replace Antonio with Haller, which I think needed to be done, but he brought on Benrahma for Masuaku and completely changed our shape. We went to 4 at the back with Rice and Souček sitting. We moved we moved Fornals into central midfield, and Benrahma came on the left. I think it maybe weakened us a little bit defensively. I think it highlighted the fact that Cresswell isn't the fullback he used to be. He's definitely more suited to playing as a left centre-half, but I thought it massively improved us going forward. I thought Benrahma looked really good every time he got on the ball. He was beating a couple of players and then bringing other players into play. And that showed when we got our second goal. Really good work down the channels, cutting inside onto his right foot, and a goal that will do Bowen the world of good as well. He's come under a bit of criticism for his stats lately, for not getting enough assists, maybe not getting enough goals, but that will really help him. I thought him and Fornals today both worked really hard. They maybe didn't create tens of chances, but they worked hard, they tracked back well, they beat players, they created chances, and ultimately one of them's got our winning goal, which is great to see. After we went in front, I thought Villa came back into the game again. There was a lot of play acting, as I say. There was a lot of, not diving, but a lot of work being done to try and influence the referee. Grealish being the biggest culprit of that, getting his little kick from Fornals and going down like he'd been shot. And then that was what led to their penalty as well. I didn't see who it was who broke through the penalty area, but Rice gives him a little tug on the shirt and he goes down again like he's been shot. And the question I always ask myself in this situation is, if you were holding a beer in that situation and someone pulled your shirt like that, would you throw yourself to the ground? Would you risk losing your beer for that? You certainly wouldn't. So I think, like the penalty that Mo Salah won against us when we played Liverpool a few weeks ago, could you argue it was a penalty? Was there contact? Did he pull the shirt? Yes. Did Masuaku kick Salah? Yes. Was it enough for either of them to go down? Not in my opinion. But the way the game is at the moment, you're going to get a penalty for that. That's inevitable. He missed that penalty, which I think gave us a bit of a boost and a bit of confidence that we could see out the result. And then, of course, we had the disallowed goal at the end. We all love VAR today. I think we all hate it most of the time, but we all loved it today. When the ball came in and he put it away, he always looked offside to me. The fact that he'd got the wrong side of Ogbonna suggested that he was offside. The centre-halves should have been the deepest players, and if he's in front of Ogbonna, he should be offside. The moment they started drawing lines on the screen, it looked like he was offside. So it was really pleasing to see that they didn't get themselves back into the game. Overall, I thought it was really solid. I thought Fabianski made some crucial saves, a couple in particular that kept us in the game. I thought the back 4/5 overall were good. As I say, Creswell exposed a little bit when we went to a back 4, but we made that sacrifice in order to look better and be more of a threat going forward. I thought Rice was superb, tracking back and getting forward on a few occasions. Souček was a little bit quiet, but Rice made up for that. The attacking 3 behind the striker, as it became in the second half, as I say, Fornals and Bowen worked really, really hard. Benrahma looked a threat. I can see that being a regular change that we make if Benrahma's not going to get into the starting 11. I can see him being our plan B, bringing him on for Masuaku. We've seen it twice now where we've switched to a back 4 and it's confused the opposition. And up top, I think Antonio did a job, although I say he looked quiet. I thought he did a job. And in the second half, I thought Haller was impressive. I'm not his biggest fan. I don't think he works hard enough. I don't think he shows the passion that he should do in order to connect with the fans. But he won headers, he tracked back well, he won the ball, he held the ball up and brought others into play, which is what we're looking for from that sort of striker. So overall, very pleased. I think we can go into the Man United game with confidence. I think even if we get a point from that game, I think that's a superb result off the back of the results that we've had recently. So overall, a very happy Hammer.
There you go, so the game just finished. I don't think we deserved the win, I gotta be honest. We didn't play that well, but you know, to play that poorly and still get the 3 points shows how well David Moyes is doing, I guess. Now, Antonio's not 100% fit. You could see that in his performance. I cannot believe that half-time substitutions were done. They were desperately needed, but it's not something that Moyes has previously been known for doing while at West Ham. Haller and Benrahma, they linked up quite well. Obviously there was the beginning of the second half, they looked really good together, and there were flashes throughout the second half of them two together. I think they're going to be quite exciting to watch, actually, once they've got some more game time together. Jack Grealish, you need to quit diving, mate. You're doing my head in, honestly. I don't know what it is about him. He drives me absolutely insane. He really does. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't a great performance. My man of the match was Ogbonna. Again, always where he needs to be. Can't put a foot wrong. Probably my current favourite squad player at the moment, which I know not many people usually say defensive players are, but he is. You know, he's just because you can trust him. He's solid. And Fabianski seems to be pulling off some cracking saves again. I don't ever think he's going to be back to his best, but he doesn't really seem to be making too many blunders. We got lucky with the penalty. It shouldn't have been a penalty, but we got lucky with it when he missed it. Referee decisions were absolutely disgusting tonight. I think he was bloody useless. VAR still isn't 100% accurate. It's it does still split people 50-50. Listening to what the commentators were saying, if they're going to use VAR, at least have some sort of consistency there, because it's a waste of time. But yeah, not great performance, but we got the 3 points. I'm not sure where that's lifted us into the table. I think we were about 6th or 7th. So yeah, I'm pleased, and let's look forward to the weekend. See you all later.